Hello and welcome to the Splinter Gamer podcast. This is episode 3, and we have 3 people once again. Owen Green, as you know from last week,
Hello.
and we have with us Nerd Legend this week.
Hello.
Unfortunately, nobody else could be with us because they were all spending time with their family on Mother's Day, which probably we should be as well. But there we go.
Yeah.
But there we go. We're gonna do this instead. We're gonna jump straight into news. Not Splinter Game news. We're gonna jump straight into more important news. Start off with and do a bit of an update on Game. Basically, Game, as you may not know, are going down the pan. Let's just put it quite blankly. And GameStop showed quite a bit of interest in taking over the franchise and stuff, but they said we don't really want the Europe stores. We don't really care about them. So that was the last news we heard. The latest news now is that apparently Comet are interested in taking them over, but what they do is they take a loan with the RBS, as some people might know, Royal Bank of Scotland, and they use the loan to pay off any games debts they've got with people, and obviously cover them for for months to come of rent and stuff on their stores. But even though they do that, they still have to close a bigger percentage of their stores. About 75%, if not more, of game stores will still have to close. And then they're going to be putting Comet stores in jeopardy because you've taken out a massive loan. It's obviously not going to go well. So it's really that you're just taking one company out of risk to put another in. It's not really quite wise in my
Digging a
thinking.
hole.
Yeah.
It's really sad to see what's happened to Game.
Yeah.
They were doing quite well until they took over Game Station, in which they left all the stores open that weren't doing very well, and then that sort of screwed them over, and they left their other. It's really a case of bad management, and it's quite sad to see a whole company almost go bust. I hope that whoever takes them over takes over the good stores, gets rid of the crap, and just does what games should have done a long time ago, and doesn't screw themselves over.
I think, as we discussed last week, I think the problem is with Game at the minute is they're pushing pre-owned, and it's just peeing a lot of game companies off because they don't get money from pre-owned most of the time. And I think if they can turn it around, get people buying brand new games, maybe they can build up then a reputation and, get the trust back from people like EA. But it's whatever, however Game get to where they're going to be in the future, it's not going to be easy, and there's going to be some sacrifices and, all the rest of it. So, we really just gonna have to wait and see how it pans out.
Yeah.
There's really nothing more to say on that. Whoever takes them over, stores are definitely going to be shut. More, there's more. I say definitely, but more than likely, let's put it that way. And that's all we can really say for now. So we're gonna have to wait and see, and then that's But on the good side, I just thought something. Game are basically selling everything off really cheaply, which isn't maybe the best tactic if you want to get more money, but there we go. They're trying to sell everything off, especially the pre-owned stuff, so there's a lot of good deals to get. A deal that I specifically spotted is you can get actually really Triton's 5.1 gaming headset. It's got Black Op edition on it, but it doesn't matter. But they're 20 quid. They do go out of stock really quickly. They keep getting them back in, but they sell out. So just set up some sort of email notification.
This is advertising again.
Anyway, yeah, we did a lot of advertising last week to Steam and stuff. This is Game this week. Anyway, Game aren't actually one of our kind of sponsors-ish, but it doesn't matter. Really good, 20 quid. Just set up an email notification. If you do get one, it is a really good deal because they can retail are about £100. So that is a really good deal. Anyway, we're going to move on before I get in trouble with someone. Talk about Game. We're going to move on to the Game Baftas. They still went ahead, even though things are a bit rocky with Game. Anyway, we don't know how it's going to end up next year. But I've got some of the winners listed down here. I'm just going to quickly rush through them. The special award went to Marcus Persson, which is
Minecraft.
Is he Minecraft?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure, so thank you for bringing that in. And okay.
Notch. He has a really big beard. Or did he?
Thank you. I only know him as Notch. I didn't actually know his real name, so.
Yeah. Marcus Persson.
Okay. Action was won by Batman Arkham City.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I wasn't really surprised by that. Artistic achievement, I was surprised. Rayman Origins. We did review Rayman Origins, and I think I give it like an
You
8 or
did a
something.
review.
Yeah, I did review. I think I give it about an 8, something like that. Moving on, we got audio achievement goes to Battlefield 3, which I'm not really surprised of.
Yeah, the sound from Battlefield Bad Company 2 was brilliant, and it was just as good in Battlefield 3, I think.
Yeah, I
So-
can't fault the sound. It's
Yeah.
one of the things I can't fault DICE on.
Yeah, they do that
like,
really well. No, you
It's
have to say.
brilliant.
Just DICE's thing, sound.
Yeah.
Okay, best game goes to Portal 2. And, you know, there was tough competition there. You got the Elder Scrolls Skyrim, which I thought was actually going to win, because they won most of the award ceremonies run by other people in America and stuff. So I expected them to win, and, you know...
Did they win any awards at all?
Skyrim,
Yeah.
on the Game Baftas, I do not think so, but we're going to run through them. I don't think they have actually won anything.
Oh, hang on, a bit more on Portal 2.
Yeah.
Anyone else played you? No, just
No,
oh.
just you, sorry.
Just you, sorry.
and oh, looks like it's just me. But anyway, it was a brilliant game. I don't know if any of you saw any of the puzzles, but they
But
were
if-
really good and well constructed.
This is obviously the best game. There's obviously then later on we got Games Award, their award, which people have voted on the game's website. But if out of this list, Portal 2, Batman Arkham City, FIFA 2012, LA Noire, Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, and The Legend of Zelda, would you
Admittedly, I wouldn't have thought that Portal would have won.
would you have picked Portal? Let's put it out of that list.
I don't know. It's a very fun game.
Would it be the one you picked?
Maybe not, but it won. It's a good game. You should buy it. More advertising.
Okay. Anyway, we're gonna move on before we get in trouble. Debut game. Insanely Twisted Shadow Planet won that game. It's actually, for people who don't know, a game produced by Microsoft Studios and Shadow Planet Productions. But in that list was actually Rift, which we did interview in Eurogamer last year from Triumph World's game. LA Noire were in there, Bastion and Efloria is in there as well.
Bastion is a good game. The art style in that game was really good too.
If I made Insanely Twisted Shadow Planet, I would be really proud to beat games like LA Noire and Rift, you know, because they're made by big time companies.
Yeah.
So design, another award for Portal 2 right here. To be honest, yeah, something I'm really quite confused about how Super Mario 3D Land got into that list. I really don't know.
Someone was drunk, I don't know. Someone got paid.
Probably
People want it off.
But other people in there were the Skyrim, Little Big Planet 2, LA Noire, and Batman Arkham City. Now something Sony's going to be proud of. Family actually was won by Little Big Planet 2. And they won stuff like Mario Kart 7, Lego, Star Wars 3, Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, Connect Sports 2, and Dance Central 2. So I'm sure Media Market will be very happy with that. And also, they won the next award, which was Game Innovation. And so yeah, that's pretty cool. Games like Child of Eden and LA Noire again beaten them. Mobile and handhelds. So guys, if you were to pick out of, I'm going to read through some of these mobile and handhelds. If you were to pick one, which one would you pick? Peggle HD, Dead Space iOS, Magnetic Billiards Blueprint, Quarrel, Super Mario 3D Land, and The Nightjar. Which one would you pick?
Oh, there's just too many. I've forgotten the first one.
Peggle HD,
Second one.
Dead Space,
Right. Go through them again. Slower.
Magnetic Billiards Blueprint,
Right.
Quarrel, Super Mario 3D Land, and The Nightjar.
Probably Peggy, or whatever it's called.
Peggle.
Yeah,
that?
Peggle. Because
It's made by
I
EA and
think
PopCap
I've-
Games.
I've heard good things on that, if I remember correctly.
To speed things up a little bit, I'm just going to say who won because it's going to be a lot easier. Peggle HT won.
Yay.
There we go. The one you kind of picked right. Online and browser was actually won by Monstermind. And they beat games like Skylanders, Spyro's Universe, and Baby Blizzard, The Sims Social, I Am Player, Garden of Time. Anyway, online multiplayer, guys. This is what might be a lot easier for you to choose. Battlefield 3, Assassin's Creed Revelations, MW3, Dark Souls, Gears of War 3, or Little Big Planet 2.
I'm going with Battlefield.
But yeah, Battlefield's probably won that.
Battlefield won that one, yeah. And I'm going to skip through a bit more. Original music was won by Noir and beat people like Uncharted 3, the Elder Scrolls Skyrim, Deus Ex, Batman Arkham City, Assassin's Creed Revelations.
I think the music in LA Noire was very good, actually.
Yeah, it is, actually.
In most, like, Rockstar games, they have
do
really
good
good music. Like the Red Dead Redemption. And I'm not sure about Grand Theft Auto, actually. I don't know
Grand
if
Theft
that's...
Auto's had good music as well.
Yeah, but Grand Theft
Is it?
Auto isn't the original soundtracks, though, is it? It's
Mostly like 70s music and stuff, is it?
yeah,
It's music they picked though, but
Yeah.
some of it's original, but yeah.
most of it isn't. Performer, this is basically for someone that's acted out a role in the game. Some of the people up for it was, Toko Igawa, which was Total War Shotgun 2, Diplomat Advisor. Anyway, Stephen Merchant, which was Wheatley in Portal 2. Stephen Fry, which was narrated in Little Big Planet 2. Nolan North, which was Drake in Uncharted 3. Aaron Staton, which is Cole Phelps in L.A. Noire. And Mark Hamill, the Joker on Batman Arkham City. And he was the winner. The Joker, Mark Hamill, won that. To be honest, I wanted Nolan North to win. Not only because I'm a big Nolan North fan, but because I thought that, he's basically everything you see in the game when you play them, he acts every single bit of detail. Every single thing you do, he has to. Even when you push your controller forward to run, he has to act that and stuff.
I'm trying to think of a game he hasn't been in.
Even when you're like playing,
Yeah.
right? Even when
I
you're
can't
He's been in
think
Black
of one.
Ops and everything. He's
Yeah.
been in
What
most
game
of
hasn't he
it.
been in?
he's the Penguin as well in Batman.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He does the British voice.
Yeah, he does.
Wow.
Damn.
But the thing is really funny. I don't know if any of you played Uncharted. When you basically go forward and then quickly turn around and go backwards, you do like a quick 180 spin round and walk backwards.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he has to actually do that, and he was just saying in an interview. I actually recorded footage of it, but it was too bad for me to put up. But he was basically saying he has to do that, and he was saying such a pain. He said, why can't people just do like a slow jog turnaround so I don't have to do these silly 180?
Also, his
turns?"
actual steps and
He
everything.
has to do every single bit, yeah.
Wow.
Wow,
Every single
I
move.
love that. That's great attention to detail.
And that's
good.
one of the reasons why I really respect Naughty Dog. The detail they go into is unbelievable. Anyway, we're never going to get to the bottom of this list if I don't hurry up. Sports Fitness goes to Connect to Sports. Story goes to Portal 2. Strategy goes to Total War Shotgun 2. BAFTA's Ones to Watch Award in association with Dare to be Digital. TikTok Toys. Game Award of 2011. And the game actually was Battlefield 3. And it beat Uncharted 3, Elder Scrolls, Portal, Minecraft, Legend of Zelda, L.A. Noire, FIFA 2012, Modern Warfare 3, and Batman Arkham City.
That's a nice list. I thought Batman would have won, but
I voted for Uncharted. I wanted Uncharted to win because I'm a bit of an Uncharted fan. But apart from that, but there we go. It'd be nice to see Minecraft one, to be honest. Even though I still think that Minecraft shouldn't have been on the list because the whole thing of it was actually available to everyone to download ages ago. I know it wasn't officially released, but people could go and play it basically as full as they can now, way before 2011. Anyway.
yeah.
Okay, we're going to move on to the next piece of news, which is 3.
Oh, hang on. With the Portal 2 bit, on the story, who else thinks that may have been the wrong decision?
Portal 2.
Yeah.
I've sort of.
Sorry, it stood out for me.
I'm
Yeah.
undecided.
I mean, the story is good and all, but I don't think it's like... It's
That's
not
good
like
enough for an
that
award.
compelling
Yeah,
than like Uncharted 3 or...
exactly. Yeah.
I don't know, I haven't played enough of the Battlefield 3 story to
See,
say.
the things is, when it comes to the BAFTA thing, they're all voted by in-house. It's only when it comes to the Game Award, like the actual one, the last one I just went through, that's actually voted by the public.
Right. Oh, okay.
So that's the dodgy side to it. It's all voted in-house, the rest of it.
Oh.
So,
and they go on so much about it on the advertising things. They go on so much about it, like, it's all all decision. You make the the choice, who wins and loses. and it's only comes down to one decision, really.
Yeah.
Like
Anyway.
with the
Yeah.
first.
Okay, I'm surprised Activision hasn't caught on to this kind of thing and just paid someone to get them to win, but I'm on
Yeah.
dodgy ground. I'm going to move on. Okay, 3DS Rayman Origins delayed. Now, even though the game has been out on PS3, Xbox, and whatever for quite a while now, I did a review of that as well, by the way, on the website. The game was obviously published a while ago, but it's going to be delayed to about June in the for the Europe version of the game. Apparently, so the developers can fine-tune a few details. Does this kind of mean that 3DS version of it is harder to code than the rest of it? I love the 3D element of it, but still.
Going with the fine-tuning some gameplay elements. That would be what my first thing, or they can't code at all. One or the two.
It was originally meant to be released a few days ago, but now it's going to be pushed in the UK to on shelves on June the 8th. The US release is still set for March 20th, but obviously this could well change. I'm most likely assuming it's going to.
Yeah. Well.
People in response, Ubisoft said, the time for us to fine-tune a few details to make sure it's perfectly optimized for Nintendo's handheld console, it added. Sorry, we know many of you are eagerly waiting for it, but we really want you to love the game as much on the 3DS as you did on the Vita and other consoles.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anyone like the 3DS market isn't that like big, is it?
See, I think they're putting too much into it, and I find that it's not going to pay off as well as they hope. That's my feel for it.
Yeah.
Considering the game's already been out now, it's kind of lost its...
It's lost
charm.
its opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it should have
past
come out the same time as the other two PlayStation and Vita.
Because, PS Vita launched and had the game on it in the time that the 3DS...
Yeah.
It hasn't still got it. Okay, we're going to...
Falling behind.
We're going to move a bit on now. Still talking about handheld, but it's Black Ops Zombies. I don't know if any of you have ever played Black Ops Zombies on iOS. This is... I'd say that as a no, but anyway, there's an update, free update for it, so you can guys go on the App Store and download it. And basically they're adding what they're calling their fans' favourite map, Ascension. And because of this, they're going to be adding the Thunder Gun, some of the dolls, the Gurge devices, and the sickle. And they're adding achievements to the game, probably to make it more fun. And you'll be gifted 5,000 COD points for returning to the game. And also, the update will include a variety of optimizations and fixes. Something I'm really surprised by is the fact that this is all completely free, especially including the map, because, I'm half expecting Activision being Activision to charge you for the map.
Yeah.
I was expecting that as well, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah.
Maybe I have no faith.
They'll probably bring another map out after or something and then charge out.
Well, because obviously on Black Ops console you get 3 maps basically if you include Dead Ops Arcade, and only so far on iOS we've only got 1, so maybe they're going to reach to the 2/3 mark and then start making people pay, but we'll see how it plans out. That's if they put more maps on it or not.
Not a bad decision.
We shall have to see.
It's a good marketing one, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's great, and you pass some time on it. The great features they've added onto it, I just noticed, by the way. I should do a little review of it, but anyway, this is a little review. You could basically pause the game and save it, and then close out the app, and then come back another time and carry on playing exactly where you were. So if you were like round 30 and then you had to go somewhere or do something, because normally play iOS games or mobile games in general when you're trying to pass time in between things or you're traveling somewhere. So be able to save it and carry on. It's a really good feature that I'm glad they've added in.
That was the big problem with the Black Ops consoles, that you couldn't pause the game and you'd have to hold the crawler or whatever,
that annoys me.
You can't just pause the game, everything stops. Like it should
be some sort of option.
It should be a feature that everyone that's playing the game presses the pause button. It should pause absolutely everything.
Yeah.
Because there were some games, this is a while back now I'm talking, but there were some games on our handle console, I don't even remember what handle console it was, that we were like playing like linked things. I think it was the DS. If we all press pause, then the whole thing would just pause. And I don't know why they can't just easily implement that into that.
That's good.
No, I don't know.
It's not hard, and it would just...
Well, there should be some sort of like, say, a safe room or something you go into, and the zombies wouldn't affect you from outside or whatever.
Yeah.
But it would like pause
But
time.
then the people would be boosting.
Yeah. And you'd be able... Yeah, there's a lot of... they'd have to think about it more. They have the time. They get paid for this. I'm not getting paid.
All right.
We should get paid for coming up with these ideas.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
Going out
We
there.
should. We should be like the
Activision
ideas.
hint. We've got Activision on our PLS, so I might just drop them a message. But listen to the podcast, guys. Just listen.
Listen to the podcast, employ us, we'll get your game selling.
Yeah.
The reply,
okay.
sorry, we don't accept spam or something.
Right, next bit of news
Yeah.
before we go off topic and
Yeah, let's just stick to topic. We're trying to stick to a time frame here. Go on then, Oz, you know this.
So, Battlefield 3 patch and DLC delays are up and coming after they responded via Reddit earlier this week, I think. Sometime in the middle of the week anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But basically the patches are, and the DLC is being delayed because developers and other such, people that work with them are having time off and stuff. And they said that they would rather take time, more longer time in producing the game, producing the DLC and the patch, and getting all the consoles and up to speed with the PC, so that they bring a more fun experience to the game when the DLC is released and everything's working correctly, and so on.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's...
I'm a bit annoyed about this because some of these issues should, as I've said before, should have been patched to begin with, but
Yeah.
whatever, DICE can take their time. As long as they don't release it with the DLC, I'll be happy.
But
if
if
they do that, I'll be
it
mad.
really does affect the gameplay though, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. That's
Yeah.
the annoying thing.
And if it's like game breaking, then the whole mechanics of the game just, they don't work, and
No.
you find it hard to play the game because of these problems.
Yeah.
Well,
that's just the way.
just hope DICE releases it before June.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
they should
they're
have dealt with it sooner though.
Yeah.
They need to be on top of things.
They do.
Otherwise, we'll be in some. They'll get in some trouble with their fans, and then before
I
they
think
know
they've
it-
already gotten a lot of trouble with their fans.
Yeah.
Had a lot of
But they're
fun.
not. But they're not. Let's be honest. They're not really doing anything to help their situation. Let's be honest.
They're not making it any worse by not releasing anything that breaks the game, so I'll give you that.
I suppose.
Oh,
You're
whatever.
trying to defend them, Unit Legend.
No, I'm just saying that they're not released anything that hasn't broken it, so I can't hate them for not
Yeah.
releasing it, so...
I guess.
But they haven't released anything really, except for Back to Kalkan.
Yeah. I did release the voice chat fix on PS3, which was
Did
nice. Yeah.
I thought that was still broken.
No, it works.
Oh,
It's one of the only things that works.
because I remember it being really horrible. Like,
No, it's playable now. Well, it's talkable, not
Talkable.
playable. Yeah, you can actually hear people and you don't have to Skype, which is nice because
Yeah. It's
being
nice
forced to Skype to play a
Yeah.
game is not really that nice. It's
especially if you were playing with someone that didn't have Skype or other such.
yeah, it got
But-
annoying.
It's there and it's broken. And it should have really been. Well, it's been addressed now, but anyway.
It should have been addressed before game launch.
Yeah, it should
was
have.
in beta as well, which is
Is
the
it?
most annoying thing. Yeah, people reported
I
that
don't
there was chat
understand.
issues. And I honestly think it should have been delayed. It should have been delayed by a couple months,
Yeah.
and then they should have released it. But I think
Do you know what they should have done is they should have done basically the game they launched now. They should have done the multiplayer exactly how they launched it now, and then done like a final check beta. We basically just like final check, everyone plays it, and then the last fine tunings that need doing should be done then before launch.
yeah, But they didn't do that. They released it as a demo and said it was a beta. So
Yeah.
If they had delayed it, I think a lot of fans would be a lot more happy that they are making the changes before it's even like all the problems are there. So if they
Yeah.
not really making sense.
Well, no, you're making perfect sense.
I'd be more happy if they delayed it after playing the beta than
Yeah.
didn't delay it, because
Yeah.
I think if they, the fans would feel better if they at least felt like DICE were taking in the
Yeah.
things they were saying and actually making improvements, so they're not just, not just trying to make their voice be heard, but they're just ignoring it. DICE are just ignoring it for.
yeah.
So it seemed like for a while.
Yeah.
Oh well,
Okay.
EA's marketing sucks, and
Yeah.
so does DICE's game development. Well, patching. Oh,
God's
next
help.
bit of news.
God's help the next Medal of Honor.
Ooh, yeah.
That's not being done by DICE, though. That's being done
Yeah.
by...
Yeah.
Yeah, but apparently some of DICE's employees are coming over to the studio to go and help. So
Oh god.
anyway, go on then. Carry on.
Some training.
Nerd Legends.
I'm
got the
telling them how
rest?
to do their job now.
Okay. Well, the Ratchet and Clank trilogy is coming to PS3. Yes, all 3 of the first Ratchet and Clank games are coming. So,
Yes.
Ratchet and Clank 1,
Two.
2, 3, and that's it, because it's a trilogy. And that will be coming June. No, it isn't. Not June. May. I'm an idiot. I read that wrong. It'll be coming May the 16th, which is good news, because
It is,
Ratchet
yeah.
and Clank hasn't had a good game for ages. Well, not a proper Ratchet and Clank.
Well, they're having the same old like PS2 ones, yeah.
Yeah, just made into
PS2
HD. It's great.
changes full HD, which is nice.
Oh,
Trophies, 3D support, which I don't know why they're doing, but whatever.
At least they have they're offering it.
Yeah.
Mm.
The more
It's-
features than that, the better, especially if you release old games.
I think Ratchet and Clank. I think Ratchet and Clank fans like myself. Jesus Christ. Ratchet and Clank fans like myself will be very pleased to see them, and I think they'll go out and buy it because we keep getting these HD remakes, like we had the Metal Gear Solid one a few months back. How many months back was it now? It's quite a few. I remember
Quite a
seeing
few.
it. It's so many that I remember seeing a Eurogamer last year. So yeah, but they are making a lot of HD remakes lately, so it's pretty cool, and I'll probably be picking up on May the 16th.
Does that mean that they're like running out of ideas or something?
No, because at the same time, they were showing the new Ratchet and Clank All for One in Eurogame at the same time.
Or trying
so.
to like cash in on more.
I sort of like the idea, and I like the idea because you can do you can do like these side projects where
Yeah.
you release stuff and you release new IPs at a cheaper price,
Mhm.
and then you release
So
the
it
big
keeps them
games.
occupied for in between.
Yeah, and it
the
makes a
launch.
profit, so you can release
Yeah.
like bigger titles on top as releasing these smaller titles
Yeah.
and redoing this. So I think it's a good idea as long as they don't just keep releasing the same old,
think-
same old.
and they add like add-ons and add-ons.
Yeah, it's like, okay, now you're just milking us and you've ruined a good idea.
I think
Yeah.
it's if they break it up between like release a new Ratchet and Clank, then put this in between to kind of just keep us, just keep us in between the new Ratchet and Clanks, just something just to keep us putting our time into, just to
The
keep
game
us
isn't
going
going to
for-
last a year, is it?
No.
So yeah,
So
put
break
in
it up
bits
a
in
bit,
between.
give us bits in
Yeah.
between.
It's good. I like it.
Okay, and you're gonna carry on with the HD remake stuff.
Yeah,
So-
more HD remakes. This time, Resident Evil Chronicles. Capcom has decided to, I think it's Capcom,
Yeah.
Yeah.
to release HD remake of Chronicles Resident Evil. So that's going to be Umbrella Chronicles and Dark, and that will be in June.
Is it only for PS3?
It's for PS3, I think only, but it might be Xbox. I'm not sure. I probably need to look at that again. But I'm mixed because I think not many people liked Umbrella. I'm not sure. I'm probably going to get hate mail for that.
Is hate mail is nerdlegend at splintergamer.co.uk.
Yeah. But I haven't liked the Resident Evil series since about 1, maybe even 2. It turned a bit rubbish after that, so I'm a bit meh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're releasing a new one, aren't they? The 6th.
Yeah, which should be interesting because apparently that's going old school, which apparently means not going old school at all and doing something completely different. So we will see if they actually do go old school or just another marketing PR gimmick. So
We shall have to see.
Yeah.
we'll see.
If anyone minds, I might just take this next bit. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. MW3, this is really news of sort. It's coming to the PS3 Overwatch DLC, only for Elite members. If you're not Elite member, you're probably going to have to wait another month or so to get it. I know it's really bad, but basically money equals Activision equals happy. That's the way it works in the Activision world. So it's coming Overwatch, and we've got a load of new maps and some Spec Ops. Basically all the multiplayer maps that will be on Spec Ops as well for you to play. And yeah, March 29th is the date. It will hit the PSN store. So yeah, I had a rant about this a few times, but what really annoys me is Xbox pay Activision so that they can get the DLC a month early. Then people that want it a month earlier than that pay Activision some money, and then the PS3 people that pay Activision a month early basically don't get it as early as people that paid Xbox because Microsoft money and stuff. So really, you're going to get screwed over unless you buy it for Xbox COD Elite. That's what I would advise you. You'll just get screwed over because you're still got to wait an extra month behind Xbox people, even though you've got COD Elite. So
How long until Xbox eventually just own the franchise or just have it for their own?
No, it'll be Modern Warfare 5 only for Xbox.
Apparently there's a lot of rumors going about that. Well, there has been rumors and analysts have been saying stuff, and they were right on the Elite, so maybe worth listening. No, Xbox will no longer have this exclusive deal once it runs out.
It lasts. This is the last. I think it's either this one or after Black Ops 2, whatever it's gonna be called, and that's when the contract needs to be renewed, and we'll have to see. But to be honest, I really don't see Activision not renewing it because it's money, isn't it, to them? And
I think they might not renew it.
I think they will personally.
Because
of COD Elite,
based
maybe?
on, I don't think, I can see this. The DLC exclusivity between Xbox and COD ending, and then they've released the map packs all at the same time, but Elite members get it for free. That's what I think they will do, because there's been a lot of users that have been knocked off with having to pay for Elite to get it and then waiting and then, yeah. So we will see. And it ruins the matchmaking as well,
It does.
if people didn't realise that, because the less people you have playing, the worse your matches are, stuff like that, so...
But, since when did Activision ever really listen to their fans?
True, they have gone against everyone's wishes.
All the time.
Then again, they are not the worst ones to do it.
No, we shall leave it there, okay? If you haven't twigged what we're on about, then... that's fine, we'll just leave it there. Whoever wants to take this next bit can take this next bit.
Basically, Microsoft has come out, I think one of their PR reps, I can't remember the name, it's not interesting. It's basically said that there will be no Xbox at E3, and there we are.
So did PlayStation say that, funnily enough?
Yeah. I'm not surprised. I don't think that we are going to see it for 2-3 years. And I think it'll be interesting because Sony has to improve PSN by a lot. Otherwise they will lose, just straight up, honestly.
It is a bit
it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need I don't know if any of you have tried the game chat outside of game, but and the video.
Mediocre.
Yeah, it is very
Basic.
dodgy, I think.
I think some of the things we'll be seeing in PSN in the future are the things we see in the PS Vita now. Stuff like party chats and stuff like in-game music, where you can just basically go to your library, select a song, things that Xbox already have. But I think PlayStation basically needs to prove that you don't need to pay for a network for it to be good. Especially now you've got Nintendo Network as well coming around, so they really need to up their game.
Is that on the 3DS?
Nintendo Network?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's only on 3DS and the Wii U. I said Wii U. I almost said Vita.
Well, it's not released yet, so...
It will be then.
What was I going to say?
I don't know.
I'm
Forgotten
looking
what I
forward
was
to the
gonna say.
hardware specs because that will be interesting. What will they go for? Will they go for longevity or just average or...
What, the Wii?
No, I meant like overall the next set of consoles.
Oh, right.
Also, I'm intrigued to see whether what basically how Microsoft are going to do the discs. Are they going to go down a Blu-ray style kind of thing? Are they just going to stick with DVD, but obviously the new larger types of DVD? Or are they are they going to go to Blu-ray maybe?
I think they'll probably stick with DVDs.
Probably.
I thought they went to I thought they actually bought the rights or like got some sort of rights to Blu-ray.
No, Sony still own it.
Mm.
So there, baby.
There's some
I
form
have
of...
to look into that. I think Microsoft can get access to
They
it,
can
but
because
have to pay a royalty.
people like
Yeah.
Samsung and all them can put that in their players, but they have to pay royalty because
Yeah.
it's technology owned by Sony.
It would be a huge advantage if they could. They'd be on par with the PlayStation then.
If Microsoft included Blu-ray in the next console, it would kind of be a stupid move because every console they sold, they'd have to pay a royalty.
Yeah.
So I think they're not going to go down the route. I think because they know to be able to compete, they're going to have to create something new or stick with the technology they've already got.
It
And
could work, though.
the technology they already got does work because PC runs on DVDs most of the time unless you got a Blu-ray thing. But
Yeah.
PC games runs on DVD and they'll outdo consoles easily with the right graphics card and the right processor and stuff.
I think it could work because they could use the Blu-ray printing presses, so they could save money that way. But it'll be interesting.
I'm pretty sure
we'll see.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the Wii U uses Blu-ray.
I think
It has
uses
HDMI,
DVD.
so I thought HDMI was Blu-ray related or something.
HDMI? No.
Yeah. No? Oh.
Oh, HDMI is only
Just
for
full
HD
HD.
cables.
HDMI is just for sending high quality video basically.
Yeah, it's full
Because-
HD, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, no, 720p it can carry as well,
It's
and
not.
1080i and neither.
I'm sure it's
1080p.
1080p.
What?
Blu-ray.
can.
HDMI.
No, HDMI supports anything from 720p to 1080p.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Yeah, that's not full HD. People get confused, and it does annoy me a little bit.
Alright, I'm confused.
Full HD, it classes as 1080p. If it's not 1080p, it is not full HD. 1080i and 720p are just HD. It's not full HD.
You said 1080p. You said 720 to 1080p.
Yeah, HDMI cables support that, but it's not
Yeah.
something's not classed as full HD unless it's 1080p.
It's 1080p, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah,
We've sorted that out.
Oh yeah, gaming news and understanding
And
HD.
a bit of my talk on HD there, and a bit of a rant at the same time, but yeah.
Okay,
Nope.
next bit of news. Herpy dip. It's Phil Harrison. Yes, the annoying guy from Sony. He is returning. He is working for Microsoft.
He is, yeah.
He left Sony in 2008, went to Atari. He's gone to Microsoft's studio division called the European Interactive Entertainment Business, which basically is their UK and European studios. So he'll be the head of that. So that's Rare, Lionhead. Who else do they own? I think that's all.
I'll give I'll give a virtual high five to anyone that says an abbreviation of Microsoft's European Interactive Entertainment business.
Yeah, so will I. But yeah, that's going to be interesting because he was one of the minds behind PlayStation, and he helped it a lot. So it'd be interesting to see what happens because Microsoft Studios have been lagging, and they've sort of haven't really taken much notice of them and just let them do bugger all, really. So we will see.
We shall see.
Hopefully Rare can make a good game. It's been a long time.
Yeah,
Too long.
it indeed has.
It's been a long time. That's Paul.
I missed the days of GoldenEye.
Did they make up GoldenEye? Yeah.
Yeah, they made GoldenEye and Perfect Dark,
Oh,
and then Nintendo got rid of them, which just in the lick of time because they sort of lost their flair once half the team left.
Yeah.
So, shame.
that's sad.
Oh well.
Okay, we are nearing the end. Before I get to the Splinter Gamer news, which we normally do at the beginning, but I decided to mix things around, try and get people to listen to the end. Anything else to say? Because after the news, I will be wrapping it straight back up. Anything else?
No, nothing else to say.
That is a no. Yeah. Okay. So Splinter Gamer news. First of all, I have the competition results right here. I might insert a drum roll in the editing if I can be bothered. Okay. So, thanks to everyone that entered, by the way, and I'll hopefully run more competitions in the future. It's hard to get a lot of people to give me stuff to give away. They're very strict, especially PR guys these days. Anyway, one of the first winners is a guy called Reece James that commented.
Yay!
And
Yay! Well done.
he won the
Well
Rage
done.
avatar. A code will be going on to his way. George Armstrong, which is Twitter is at G23Armstrong. So, and he won the Rift game, which includes, I think it's about 14 days worth of free membership, which you'd normally have to pay for, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
We basically got from the guys over at Eurogamer last year, which it's taken me this long to give it away. But we
No,
finally
this
got
year
it.
you mean, don't you?
Last Eurogamer.
No, this year. It was this year, right?
What?
Your game has not happened this year yet.
No.
Yeah, don't. What the
It's sort of in the future there.
Anyway,
Mm.
George Lowe is the next winner, which I'm just reading the names that they put on the comments in the post. He won. It's either a PSN, Xbox, or Wii codes. It's his choice of value of about £20, and then the Logitech lap desk goes to a Tom, which is on there. So, congrats
Yes,
to all
Tom.
of them, and commiserations, I guess, to the other people that didn't win. But
Unlucky guys.
yeah.
It's always
Yeah,
next time.
unlucky.
There's always next time. There's always something else to give away, and stay tuned to our Twitter. To be honest, I try and do as Twitter competitions if I can. At Splinter Gamer, follow us on Twitter, or at the same time as I post any tweets on Twitter, they'll go straight on our Facebook fan page, which is Splinter Gamer, which you all should like immediately right now. Okay,
Yeah.
after that pause for clicking the like button, we're going to wrap up right here on the Splinter Gamer podcast. Thank you for watching. Thank
There
you
you
for
go.
listening. Even it's not really nothing much to watch, but if you've managed to stay glued to the screen for all this time, then you deserve a virtual high five right there.
Congrats.
Okay, yeah.
Well
As I
done.
said, Twitter, Facebook, follow us on them. Don't forget to visit the website, splintergamer.co.uk or .com, depending on how you want to type it.
You gonna explain the incident with Ubisoft?
No. Thank you for bringing that up. Anyway, we're gonna drop the incident. There's no incident. Just forgetting. All right. Also, there is a
been
review
edited.
of Zelda on our website, Zelda Skyward Sword. Check it out. Very good review right there. SplinterGamer.co.uk. Thank you
New
guys for
editor.
watching. Thank you for
Editor,
thank you Oz and David for turning up and
Thanks for
spending some time on a Sunday to do the podcast with us.
It's alright.
Instead of spending our time with our mother,
Yeah.
Yeah.
could have been by my side, beside of my mother. I won't go any further with that.
And on that note, goodbye.